Okay, and in this step we're actually going to attach the base to the skybox. So we're going to want to select the skybox, go down to Editable Mesh, under Edit Geometry, click Attach, and click on the base. We do not want to modify the material IDs or the material, and click OK. Okay, now at this point we are going to delete all of the faces that surround the base. So we're going to go into face selection mode and select those faces that are underneath your base and just hit delete. We do want to delete the isolated verticals, and at this point we want to actually connect the ground to the base, so we'll go into Polygon, and under Edit Geometry we'll click Create. You'll notice that the verticals are now showing, and you'll just want to connect the verticals. You have to do this 3 times. You have to connect the first one to the second one to the third one, and then back down to the first one, and that'll create your new face. If you go in a counterclockwise motion, the face will be created towards you. If you go in a clockwise motion, the face will actually be created away from you. That's not what we want, so we'll be connecting these in a counterclockwise motion. Okay, and once you have created new faces, we're going to make sure that these faces have a material ID of 2 to match the ground material. So we'll change that to 2 and go out of polygon edit mode. As you can see, the material has the unwrap modifier has changed the way the material is mapped. At any point you can actually go back in and adjust those again. At this point we are actually going to detach the base, and then we'll make a copy of it and bring it over to where the other base is. So we want to go into face selection mode, and we want to select all the faces that make up the base. And once you've selected those, you're going to want to click Detach under Edit Geometry, and we'll detach this to an object of base 01. And you're going to want to select the surfaces that make up the base of the map, and at this point you want to delete those, and we'll delete the isolated verticals. And now we want to select the base, so we'll hit H, go to base .1, and click Select. So now that we have our base selected, we're actually going to make a copy of it and move it over to where the second base is. So to copy it, we will hold the Shift key and simply move it. And that creates a copy of it, and the name will default as base 2. And we'll rotate this into position. And we'll repeat what we did on the first base by deleting all the faces beneath this base and reconnecting them. So we'll go ahead and speed that up for you. Okay, and at this point we do want to detach this just like we detached the first base. So we'll select all the faces and click detach. We'll detach this as base 02. Okay, and now we want to apply the textures to these bases. So we'll select the verse base, bring up our material editor, and attach the material. Select the second base, and repeat that. Now you want to open up a UVW map, and we want to apply a box map to these. Okay, and that's it at this point. And now we're going to want to actually connect our bases to the frame. So we're going to go to select and link mode and select each base and attach it to the reference frame, and then verify that they all did attach correctly. Okay, and now we want to actually export the level. So we'll first save this, and then we'll go to File, Export. You're going to want to navigate to your Halo CE root directory, and then go to Data, Levels, Splinter, and Models, and we'll save this as splinter.jms. And that's it. In the next step, we'll actually be going into Tool and creating the tags for the levels.